Hello, welcome back. Are you guys ready for another Dollar Tree DIY? Well, hopefully you have your glue guns warm. Little extra glue sticks just in case. And hopefully you picked up one of these Dollar Tree galvanized frames. I hot glued a piece of rope on here. I don't know if you guys saw one of the last Dollar Tree DIYs I did with rope, and while I had it out, I just went ahead and hot glued it to the back of this. My intentions, you guys, hopefully you have something to drink. Today I have in Arizona. This is from the Dollar Tree. So get comfortable, get a drink, or plug your glue guns in and get your supplies, because we are going to make, I finally found magnets. If you saw one of my previous Dollar Tree hauls, you saw I finally found these magnets. Now they are larger than I wanted, but hey, I don't care. It's gonna work. If you can find smaller, pick them up. Maybe they have them smaller somewhere else, but I was at the Dollar Tree, and this is what I found. Look, oh my gosh, look how strong they are. They're sticking through. Wow, that's crazy. So they're very strong. I wonder if I can get that out of there. Well, anyway, after I had found these magnets, I was like, well, duh, Tracy, duh, Grandma Gaines, it's galvanized. And galvanized is not magnetized. Well, this is not really galvanized, it's tin. So they will stick, you guys. The magnets will stick. Magnet. And do you remember these? The nautical ones. The mermaids. And the little seahorses. I love the seahorses. I love mermaids also. But I'm not sure exactly, because I don't have a whole lot of room here. So I think we're just going to use like 4 magnets. So I only need 4. Look, these even have little clothespins on the back. They're already hooked up and ready to go. Hopefully my glue gun is warmed up. Put the scraps out of the way. Garbage, that is. And I think I'd be more happy if I painted or stained the mermaid. But for video and DIY purposes, I'm just going to go ahead and do it without it. Do it without them being stained. And I'm just going to put some hot glue on there once it's warm enough, you guys. I'm going to pause the video because it's not quite ready yet. Well, let's see if this glue gun is warmed up enough now. Oh yeah, totally. So I have a little piece of plastic underneath the glue gun, because as the glue warms up, it has a tendency to drip out. So you guys, we're just going to put a dab of glue on there. And add our little attachment. I hope I wasn't out of frame the whole time doing that. Isn't that awesome? It's perfect. Okay, let's okay, let's put it there. See how quickly that magnet adheres? I'm amazed at how strong these magnets are. So I'm going to use 1 mermaid. I love these seahorses. So I'm going to do 2 of the very pretty blue seahorses. Aren't they pretty? Like I said, I only wanted to use 4 of the magnets. 6 come in a pack on these larger ones. I say larger ones like I know they have smaller ones. You guys, I really don't know if they have smaller ones. But there are 6 to a pack this size at the Dollar Tree. And I'm going to use 1 of the plain ones. A little, probably overkill on the glue, but hey, you know, it is what it is. And you know what, you guys, this is just the cutest little thing to hang by the door. Maybe you need to leave a little note for somebody when they come home from work or maybe home from school. Please turn the dishwasher on. Let the dog out. Anything. Look, with a little rope hanger on there. It's oopsies. It's perfect. And they're magnetic, so it's not going to fall off. And hopefully my glue has dried enough to try this, but with the clothespin, you can just stick your little note right in there. Oh, I love it. It's great. It is wonderful. You guys, it could even be a cute little gift, right? You can put anything in there. You can put little pictures in there if you want. Okay, since this DIY was so fast, let's do something else. Maybe. So if you guys watched one of my previous videos, you may have seen that I hauled this Breathe and it was broke, and I had gotten it for 50 cents from the Dollar Tree, and I'm just gonna hot glue it together. So I'm gonna cut the little tag off. Not that I couldn't have done that off camera. But yeah, I'm gonna hot glue it together. Hot dang. Since we've got our hot glue gun all warmed up and ready to go. And just hold that in place. My intentions are to use this as a stencil. I love the lettering. Maybe if I hold it backwards. There you go. I'll hold it backwards so you guys can see it. But I love the font. And it was well worth 50 cents to use as a stencil. So that's my next Dollar Tree DIY. Hey, if you see stuff like this on the clearance and they're broke and you're like, light bulb turns on. Oh yeah, you can so fix them and use them for so many things. If you don't want to use it as a stencil, you can paint it and add it to a DIY project. Hashtag breathe and put it in your studio. Yeah, I love that one. Let's see what else we have. Okay, so I found something else that is fairly simple and easy. One of my last videos, I hauled these little wooden family and home words. 2 to a pack. Can you figure out what I'm going to do? Yes, I'm going to hot glue a magnet to one of each. But you guys, I'm going to paint them real quick. Real quick, super duper quick. With my Dollar Tree paint brushes. I got these out of the automotive section. Okay, are you ready? Let me move some of this out of the way. And we'll just use this handy dandy counter protector, right? Recycle, reuse, and reduce in any way you can. All right, so let's just get right to it. family. Home. Now I believe when I'm filming this, I believe this will be going out on Friday. So you guys, happy Friday. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. And if you like this type of content, please give my video a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. We would love to have you in the family. I'm just going to put a little purple on there. A little bit of white. And I'm just going to brush it on. My favorite color is purple. I don't mind if the wood shines through. Now these, you guys, I forgot to mention, have a very nice dark trim around the outside edge already. So you don't have to paint the outside edges. I'm just dry brushing the paint on. These do not have to be dark. I'm a purple fanatic. So I'm just going to color them purple. Paint them purple. We might need a little more white over here. You can use whatever color you want. You don't even have to paint them. You could just put your magnets on the way they are. Generally, you know, you would probably, kids, you guys, don't do what Grandma's doing. You would generally have a pair of gloves on so you're not getting paint on your hands or your clothes. You don't want to mess your clothes up. But you don't, yeah. So anyways, purple. I love it. If you want, you can add more white in there. Now this is Dollar Tree paint white, so a lot of times when you use the white, you have to use a couple coats. But I think they're so pretty purple. Oh my gosh. Here, I'll try to hold them up a little. Oh yeah, they're totally better purple. Now, in the real world, we would let this dry, and then we would add hot glue or magnets to it. But since this isn't the real world, and we're filming, I'm going to try one magnet per word. They're not very large. I'm going to put it like right smack in the center-ish. That is nowhere near the center. There we go. I wasn't even in frame, was I? Yeah. Perfect. And even if it's not, it's totally perfect if you ask me. So what I'm trying to say is, craft with your mistakes. It's okay to make mistakes. Make sure you have plenty of glue on there. Like I said, normally we would wait until our purple paint is dry. But for video purposes, I am not going to do that. I love this. Love, love, love. I should have done this a long time ago. And look, it totally fits on your magnetic memo board also. How stinking cute. Think outside the box. You could hot glue greenery on here. Oh my gosh, you guys, the opportunities, or the ideas. Oh my gosh, opportunities. Well, yeah, that too. But the ideas are endless. But these two are going on my refrigerator because they are purple. And this will be going by the back door.